I came across another statement from Bible. Because if you see, as Srila Prabhupada also points out, Jesus' message very, very close to Vaishnava sidhanta. It also talks about worshipping God above everything else, loving God above everyone else, and surrender to God beyond everything. So there is one place where Jesus is going and he talks to his followers, and then he tells them to leave the home and come with him. And they say, "Oh, my Lord, how can I leave? I have my sheep, I have my cattle, I have my father, I have my mother." At that time, Jesus makes a statement, very powerful statement in the Bible, it is there. "For I have come to set a man against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes will be those of his own household. He who loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he who loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me." In other words, there is a very big criticism of Jesus Christ in the Bible. They say some people say, Jesus was trying to break families. There's a very big criticism in the Western world and the Christian world. People who are against Christian and Jesus and such things, even in the Western world, they say, why did Jesus say such things? He was breaking families. Why did he say this? He's saying, I have come to set a man against his father. I've come to set you against your father. A daughter against her mother. A daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes will be those of his own household. When you try to follow me, your own household people, they'll become your enemies. Does not matter. He who loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. If you think your father and mother are so important, then you don't be my disciple, Jesus is saying. And he who loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Matthew 10, 35, 37, Luke 12, 30, 51. It's from the Bible. So, it is really very unusual, surrendering to Krishna, disregarding all social obligations, because ultimately we are Atmavan, we are a spirit soul. This is a very, very esoteric, very, very elevated spiritual message that is given in the Bhagavad Gita, that's given in the Bhagavatam. And common people may not be able to understand and appreciate these things. But that is the real fact of life, because ultimately we are a spirit soul. We are not this body.